Good afternoon, traders, and welcome back to our Hot Stocks Outlook for March 16th, 2018. Hope you're all having an excellent week out in the financial markets. And we're going to be taking a look at a lot of great tech stocks today. We've got Netflix, Seagate, Rambus, Micron Technology, and also Sarepta Therapeutics. So with the NASDAQ hitting new highs, really great opportunities to go ahead and play that strength and be making money on the upside here. Here we'll start with Netflix, and what we have is going all the way back to February. You got in a crossover to the upside, saying, okay, well, now's the time where you want to go ahead, look to get involved in Netflix, because what we have is this blue line, this predicted moving average generated via the artificial intelligence found within VantagePoint here. It's forecasting that average price moving forward. It's a predicted moving average, so we're able to compare that to a lagging actual moving average and get a jump on these trends and really understand when to get involved in a particular market. In addition, we also have our neural index, which is a highly accurate 48-hour indicator, and also our predicted range. So predicted high and low provided every day before the trading day occurs. So you have all of this information the night before, almost 9 hours before, or actually 15 hours before the market opens the next day. So what we're able to do here is come in and understand, all right, well, we want to get long. We're going to be able to anticipate when some short-term weakness may come into the markets, but the trend is still very much to the upside. So this entire month here, you want to be a buyer of Netflix and essentially use those predicted ranges to guide your behavior in the market. So when we bring up those predicted high and low ranges, we can see here, getting really great entries over the course of this month. So if you want to go ahead and trade Netflix, certainly go ahead and get involved, but understand that there's really great tools to get you really efficient entries into the marketplace so that you're not buying really at highs. You're able to wait for that pullback, get a good entry into the market, and let that trend continue. So really great opportunity here. We can go ahead and trace this back to really this first trading day where you would have been involved, at least from the predicted low level, and a really nice move over the course of this trade. So you see about 5 or 6 entries into the market, and this market's up 16% over the last month. So you definitely want to be getting involved in those trades, adding to your position, and really making the most of these sort of opportunities in the market. We move forward to Micron, and very similar situation. We had mid-February getting crossovers to the upside on a lot of these tech stocks. So if you're looking at where can I go ahead and look to start buying shares, you see crossover to the upside, neural index really holding up in that green position, really for most of the duration here. You see you get a little bit of a gap down in the market after that neural index. But the trend is still very much to the upside. There's a lot of separation between that predicted moving average and the summary lagging moving average. And so really nice opportunity to the upside here. But again, let's look at our predicted high and low ranges and how they work moving forward through time, because that's really the key is, there's really great entries back here in the market, but you're able to get in at these entries all the way at the beginning of the trade and understand, look, you want to target those predicted highs as a short-term trader. Try to buy at these predicted low levels and get exceptional entries into an uptrend. And as long as that blue line, that prediction, remains above the actual moving average, that trend is still up, and you want to go ahead and execute your trading style. Really would have been getting in at the bottom of this day right here, and a really phenomenal move to the upside here in Micron Technologies here. We can see a 41% rally just in the past month here. So literally 1 month of time going back to February 14th, February 15th, and right now we're in the middle of March. So really nice opportunity, 41% here, over 15% in Netflix. Here's Seagate Technology. So what happens is we have this really great scanning feature in the software. So when you're running these scans, you're really presented with all of these fresh crossovers. And when you see them all coming through these technology stocks, you say, okay, well, here's an area of the market where I can look to get involved, where that predicted moving average is well above the actual moving average. So showing that there's a strong trend here. Go in with your predictive tools, your neural index, your predicted range, and look to be a buyer in the market. So again, you see what happens here is you get that initial move higher, but rather than buying up at these levels here, you're going to wait for these dips down to these predicted levels. And what that does is allows you to run shorter stop losses. You don't have to, you really know where you want to get involved in the market. and you don't have to put on as much risk on a given position. And again, you can be very efficient as far as your particular trading style and approach goes, so that you're not, again, taking on more risk than is necessary to take the same trades that you'd want to get involved in. So very clear move to the upside here. We can bring up our profit calculator here. And a really nice move, but we're seeing this all over the technology space. So another 15% higher just over the past, 20 trading days, about a month of time on the calendar here. Here's Sarepta Therapeutics. And this is a really interesting opportunity because you see we'd gotten a crossover here, neural index up at a 1, and you get some volatility here. You get the market running sideways, you get this dip, but look at all this separation between the predicted moving average and the actual moving average. So rather than sacrificing your position and getting out of the way, you understand, look, I want to be long in this market. I'm going to use my tools to adjust that overall position. And we see how those predicted levels really adapt over time. So you see you hit this really nice intraday level here. Now the market starts going lower, but you have these tools informing you of where you should expect the market to trade once things straighten out, even more entries into this uptrend. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 really great entries into this trade, and just another really great opportunity here. So over the course of this move, we've gotten a pretty nice move higher from that initial entry. You're looking at a 30% move to the upside. So, these are not small opportunities. You definitely want to be aware of them and understand when the time is right to go in, start taking those positions. But more importantly, know how to manage the position moving forward. So when that blue line crosses below the black line, well, sure, you can go ahead and get out of the position. The trend is then down at that point. But as long as the trend is up, stay in those trades and make that money. Here in Rambus Technology, same thing. You get a lot of volatility over the course of this trade, but look at the separation between the predicted moving average and the actual moving average. And the trend is still very much to the upside. So again, we go in and understanding, okay, from here, the trend is up. We're getting these, updated levels every day. It's not just about, the day after the crossover. It's how these tools are adapting and moving forward with that new information that's coming in day to day as a trader here. So again, we bring up those predicted high and low ranges, and we get a good guide here of, okay, well, we can buy at this level. You see your neural index goes down to a 0, saying expect weakness, expect the market to trade lower to these levels, but you certainly don't want to be selling out of the position. If anything, you want to be buying on those dips. And you see what occurs here. Neural index comes up to a 1, and now the trend is really ready to start moving. So really, regardless of, again, that trading style and maybe your individual approach to the market, you want to be very efficient as a trader in executing that strategy and not getting rattled. If you're a trend trader and want to stick with the trend, well, clearly you can see the trend is up. We haven't broken the range. We're not going lower. And you see actually getting more separation while this market dips lower. So while the retracement happens, you're getting even more and more separation between that predicted moving average and the actual moving average. So again here, technology space doing very, very well. Another market up over 10%. Just in the past 15 trading days, really going back to, end of February there. So really just a few weeks here through the month of March here, most of that move occurring really at the beginning of March. So really great opportunities in tech. But the important thing that I really want traders to understand is it's not just about, catching the entire trend in the move. You're getting this updated information day to day with your neural index and your predicted high and low so that you can really adapt to that changing market condition and really pull the most out of the markets that you trade. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Please go ahead and leave any questions or comments that you have in the comments bar below. And once again, this has been our Hot Stocks Outlook for March 16th, 2018. Best of luck. Thanks again, and bye for now.